Today I'm doing a very light workout. I'm just going to be doing some rehab for a torn supraspinatus, which is pretty much almost better now. But I just had surgery yesterday. I had for everybody that's going to ask me, because people keep asking, was it for my shoulder? No, it wasn't. It was a hemorrhoidectomy. That's the joys of getting older and being 45. You have to deal with bloody hemorrhoids. Well, I don't anymore now because they're all gone because I had surgery yesterday. So I'm still doped up on my painkillers and still dealing with some good pain and definitely not ready for a full workout yet. So I'm just going to be doing a little bit of rehab today. So I'll talk you through what I'm doing. So the supraspinatus is a part of the rotator cuff and it's quite active in the first 30 degrees of abduction with the arm. Okay, so abducting like this. And so we can rehab it effectively by doing these little movements here. It's also an external rotator, so it is active in external rotation, and it depends on which physiotherapist you see as to what exercise they'll give you. But you know, the whole idea of what I'm trying to show with these videos probably over the next couple of days while I'm recovering from surgery is I don't subscribe to the idea that if you've had surgery or if you've had an injury that you can't exercise, which I know is a lot of what medical advice that's given is don't exercise after you've done X, Y, and Z. Like that's the advice for after a hemorrhoidectomy is don't do any exercise for at least 2 weeks. And I mean, how on earth is this causing any pressure on the wound that I've got from my surgery? It just isn't. And it means that I can still be, you know, really inching forward with my goals because, you know, my goals of calisthenics this year of doing one-arm pull-ups and handstand push-ups, my shoulders need to be healthy. And this was a little injury that popped up recently. So this is something that I can still be taking care of and working on, you know, even at a time like this, even when I am recovering from surgery. So I'm certainly not going to be doing any, like even my foam rolling. I do maybe some thoracic extension over the foam roller where I'm just laying there. But even the moving around on the foam roller is going to be a bit too much pressure downstairs where the sun don't shine. But this is totally fine. And I really believe that there's always something that can be done. And we have a philosophy at Unity Gym that some is always better than none. And so if this is all I can do today, it's still something. And, you know, tomorrow probably I'll even start doing some wrist flexion again as well. The main reason why I don't want to do it today, and I didn't do it yesterday, is just squatting down on my knees to get into that position is a little bit uncomfortable. So, yeah, it's amazing what you can do and what you can work out if you think about it, you know, like when you've got an injury or you've got a reason to not exercise in a certain way. I don't like to get caught up on what I can't do. I rather focus on what I can do. So I'll think, okay, I can't do that, I can't do that, I can't do that. What can I do? And in my experience, there's always something that you can do. And if you think there isn't, I would dare say that you need to increase your exercise vocabulary. You need to learn some more things that you can do. Because I've had, like an example for me, when I started calisthenics about 9 years ago, I think now, very quickly I got a sprain in my wrist that was bad enough that I couldn't put any weight on my hands. So I got that from doing handstands. So anything where I was putting pressure on my hands, I couldn't do. And I also developed a golfer's elbow that was so bad that I couldn't do any pulling. Anything where I'd try and pull like that, even the tiniest bit, would cause excruciating pain in my forearms. And so while I was rehabbing those 2 exercises, I couldn't do any pulling or really any pushing, which rules out almost all upper body movement. And so what I did during that time, I did a lot of core work, I did a lot of leg work, and I did a whole lot of flexibility work on my middle splits and pancake. And over the next 6 months, I unlocked levels of flexibility with my middle splits and pancake that I'd never had before. And I know people that have done the opposite, you know, people that have had groin injuries or hamstring injuries and they can't train their legs the way that they want to. So for several months they're doing rehab on their legs, but they're doubling down on their upper body strength and working really, really hard on, getting good at upper body strength and upper body skills. So there's always something that you can do. It's just a matter of understanding how to work around those injuries that you've got. And, we've got what we've got. Like, you just have to roll with the punches. So I'm recovering from surgery. I've just got to roll with it. If you've got an injury, you just roll with it. You work around it and you just keep moving. And developing that mindset that I'm going to keep moving no matter what, that some is always better than none, it served me really well, because it's kept me moving, it's kept me healthy, it's kept me fit, and it's kept me, inching towards my goals. And like, for me, I don't think you're ever standing still in life. I think you're either always moving forward or moving backwards. I think standing still is an illusion, because even if you think I'm not going anywhere, I'm not going backwards, but I'm not going forwards, to me that's going backwards. Because aging, going forward chronologically in years, but not moving forward in life, to me that's going backwards. I want to be going forwards all the time, and even if it's only with micro steps, just tiny little inches, it's still taking me forward, still taking me towards where I want to go. And at the risk of rambling on, because I'm doped up on some pretty decent prescription medication for dealing with this pain, I think I'm just going to cut it there, because I can hear myself rambling. Anyway, thanks for joining me, guys. I just wanted to do something today and show you guys what I'm doing. And tomorrow, it's Friday today, so tomorrow and Sunday I will do another little bit of light exercise, and I think hopefully by Monday I'll be able to start doing a little bit more. I think a little bit more than what I'm currently doing. Hopefully I won't need to have so many painkillers either, so I won't be so dopey and dazed and confused. Anyway, have a good one, team, and I'll see you in the next video.